Welcome to At Home Learning for day one. I want to take a few minutes to show you around how At Home Learning is going to work and show you today's activities. So every single day there will be a page on here. This is day one, and these acorns here beneath the cute squirrels will navigate you to the other days. So if you're ready to look at day two tomorrow, you'll just click on that acorn and take you right to day two. There is a little home button under the acorns here on the right. And this little button right here will take you to the home for at-home learning, where there are all kinds of resources for an adult who's helping you out. Okay, after that, every single day we'll have activities. There will be an activity in reading, writing, math, and movement. So let's take a look at today's activity, which says this. We are going to be word detectives. So we're going to need you to have your very best detective skills here. When you notice a problem in your reading, you're going to stop and solve it. You can look closely at the whole word. So that's exactly what detectives do. They solve problems. So when you're reading along and you're knowing lots of the words, well, there's no problem there. When all of a sudden you get to a word that you don't really know immediately, then maybe that's one that we need to stop and solve it, okay? So detectives can notice a problem, they stop and solve it. And the other tip here is they look closely from the start all the way to the end of the word. So they have their magnifying glass, which detectives use sometimes to look closely at something. So they're looking closely at this word and they're doing all the sounds. So sh, ops, shops, shops. Oh, like you go to some shops or some stores. Okay. Or you go shop for groceries. Okay, I know that word. So every time we show you some charts here, there will be in English on the left and they will be in Spanish on the right, the same chart. So hopefully that is helpful. Now, in order to do reading from home, we are going to assume that you have books with you. If you have books at your house or your teacher sent you with books that feel comfortable to you, that aren't too hard or aren't too easy, you want just right books, that is awesome. You can be reading those books. If you already have access to bookshelf from your teachers and you can read digital books, awesome. If your teachers have already given you access to Epic, which is just another way to have some digital books, awesome. Now, Epic, I'm showing it to you right here. There are all kinds of books that you can read. Some books can be read to you. Some books you can just choose. You can type what you're interested in. You can come over here and say, I would like to see first grade books, and it will show me books that are appropriate for first grade learners. If you already have Epic access for your teacher, awesome. If for some reason you do not have any books at home and you do not have Epic access, I want to make sure you see this button. Click on this home button, which takes you to this page. And if you scroll down past all of this helpful information right here, it says Epic Online Library Access. And if an adult from home puts their email address in this little form right here for me, if they fill this out for me, I can give you that secret code, which will get you into See Epic. So you can have some books to read while you're at home. So I wanted to make sure to show you that. We want you to have books. And if you need help, happy to help you. Okay, today for writing. Today, you're actually going to start writing your very own how-to book. You're going to make a list of things that you know a lot about, and you could actually show somebody else, right? You know tons about it. Here's an example. You could write something about how to make a sandwich. If you know how to make a sandwich, you could write step 1, you're going to do this. Step 2, you're going to do that. Okay, so today you're going to make a list of things you know a lot about that you could teach to another person. All right, today in math, when you're ready for math, we are always going to do 1 to 2 lessons in Dreambox. And you can get to Dreambox by clicking on that green, it's not yellow, green and blue Dreambox D letter over there. And you're going to log in just like you do at school through Clever, exactly the same. And if you need Clever access, you can talk to your teacher and they can get you your code for that. After you've finished 1 or 2 lessons, and now you have to do the whole lesson for it to count, then we're going to look at today's problem, and every day there will be a different problem. So today's problem says this: how many tables and chairs are there where you live? Draw a picture of how many there are. Ooh, I have to go count that at my home. See if I can figure out how many tables and how many chairs we have. So that is today's math problem. Now there will always be a movement activity. And here's what we do not want to have happen. I do not want you to sit down and do reading, then writing, then math, then other things. I want you to take some breaks. It's best for your brain if you take some breaks and do some movement. So if you click right there where it says BSD Brain Boost page, it's going to take you to this page right here. And there are all kinds of dances on here. There are teachers from Beaverton. There are kids from Beaverton. There are, my goodness, just dance things you can do. Go Noodle. There's Minute to Win. There's all kinds of fun things that you can do on there. And did you know that your brain does its very best learning if it's gotten some exercise and it's got your blood pumping? So we want to make sure that you take breaks. Now, if you're not feeling like jumping around on a dance, there are some calmer dances, and I've put a bunch of them right there for you. You could do some dances in your chair. There are some really nice calm ones where you're breathing or you're watching something nice and calm and maybe stretching your body. So all of those are fabulous choices. Now, right here is where this video is going to go. As soon as I'm done recording this video, it will be right there and you can watch it if you need to. Okay, today's choice board. After the required activities at the top, there will be optional choice board activities. And you know what's super cool? There is a video down here that you can watch that tells you all about these choices that you have on the choice board. So, I almost forgot to tell you, there is another Dreambox link at the bottom if you need that as well. So I know that was a whole lot of me talking today, but hopefully that helped you kind of get to know what it's going to look like moving forward. So day 2, we won't have me talking near as long. It's just you jumping right into the learning. So I'm excited for you to get started today, and I hope you have an awesome day.